who's guiding this, which we all know as a man who has to do a joint interview with Elon Musk on Sean Hannity, my man's not in control.
What's going on, you guys? Today we have Francesca Fiorentini calling out conservatives. Their movement is starting to implode. It's starting to show a little bit of shakiness, and Francesca Fiorentini calls it out. Let's get into it.
Of doggy or DOGE, as they say. Like, who runs doggy? This is the big question that everyone's asking, including people on Fox News. Take a look, Paris.
It seems there's being a lot made of what Elon Musk's role is actually at DOGE. The president has introduced him as the head of DOGE multiple times in interviews. Yet there's this affidavit that we've been able to get our hands on here that the press has as well. That it contradicts the White House claim that he's the head of DOGE. This affidavit actually says he doesn't work for DOGE at all. Reading directly from it, it says Musk is not an employee of the U.S. DOGE Service or the U.S. DOGE Service Temporary Organization. That's according to the director of the White House's Office of Administration. So what is his role at DOGE?
Sure, I'm happy to clarify. Elon Musk is a special government employee here at the White House, serving at the direction of the President of the United States, Donald Trump. Elon Musk has been tasked with overseeing DOGE on behalf of the President. And DOGE employees, DOGE folks have been onboarding at respective agencies across our federal bureaucracy as political appointees, just like any other political appointee gets on board with the new administration with the changing of hands, and those individuals are helping the secretaries at all of our agencies that have been nominated and confirmed by President Trump in the United States Senate.
Okay, wait, Caroline. But Elon has not been nominated nor confirmed. So you explaining how that works, it doesn't square. And then okay, the president gets to appoint, staffers, and they're immediate staff. But if it's an agency, if it's a federal agency responsible for overseeing waste or efficiency, whatever the hell, that's a nomination process. But Paris, maybe you understand how this works better than I don't.
And right, Francesca Fiorentini is calling out that Elon has no due process to this appointment, that he has been appointed to the head of DOGE, but he hasn't been confirmed. There is nothing going on. This is all just Trump doing whatever the hell he wants to do.
I don't know, Caroline Leavitt, the press secretary there, but it seems like basically there's two messages coming out of the White House. Elon's not in charge of DOGE. Stephen Miller was saying, no, the president is, but nobody actually knows what Elon's role officially is. Special government employee is a title. Mm-hmm. You can hold it for 130 days, apparently, at which point, I mean, I don't know. Does DOGE just disappear? Our work here is done. What? So what is going on? And do we also think that they don't know what's going on?
Maybe, yeah. And I think DOGE is supposed to release some report in July of 2026 or something, I think it is. So that's well past 130 days or, whatnot. I would imagine it has something more to do with Elon Musk's status and making sure that, whatever requirements are necessary for these different government positions, that special government employee, I would imagine, puts, very lenient expectations on someone like him. Right. My understanding as well is that, I was speaking to some people about this, and apparently the takeover of the U.S. digital service, and, on day one of Trump's administration, he signed this executive order that took over the U.S. digital service and renamed it the U.S. DOGE service. To allow it to operate in this way. But my understanding is that where that's under the executive branch and the way that it's set up, it allows them to bring people in who are more volunteer, who are able to have these different statuses than a regular government employee. That makes it a lot easier for them to kind of fill this thing out really quickly, not go through the regular hiring processes, and to be.
But it also just seems like. Yeah, and it seems like they want to get away with Elon being in charge of this without him actually having to be confirmed to anything official. And there is no one above Elon, let's be real. And yet they also want to make it seems like there's some friction. Like they also want to make it look like it's Trump's idea. Trump is the one.
And Francesca Fiorentini and her guest are bringing up the fact that, as these other volunteers are coming in, they really don't have to, abide by these different rules, which is allowing for more control, more power by the executive branch, by Trump.
Who's guiding this, which we all know as a man who has to do a joint interview with Elon Musk on Sean Hannity. My man's not in control. My man's not even in control of his bowels. He cannot do anything at this point. Like,
maybe they consult every now and then, but
oh, him and his bowels?
Yeah,
We're not gonna do
maybe, yeah.
We're gonna hold it. So there, but the okay, now, Paris, you've been tracking Elon for years now, and so and it's very clear that Elon is absolutely in charge because of how Doge or Doggy is being run. Things like tweeting out, Doge is looking for help from the general public. Please DM Insight for reducing waste, fraud, and abuse, along with any helpful insights or awesome ideas to the relevant Doge affiliates found on the affiliates tab. For example, Doge_USDA, Doge_. It's like, not only is this so dumb, but that is terrifying. Doge_USDA. Wait. Are you creating a shadow government to like step in where all these other agencies that you're hollowing out, people are being fired at record pace? Now it's Doge USDA, Doge USAID. And then it goes on, of course, is that they have their savings website. So you said July 2026, which is like, that's so long from now.
I think that's what the date is. Yeah.
It doesn't, I don't give a shit, man. They're not gonna find any of it anyway. So this is the website, which if you didn't know, at the top it says an official website of the United States government, because every official website of the US government always has a little banner that tells you it's official. And this is according to, this is actually from the exact website. And this is like, let's balance the budget together. And they kind of like go, place by place. 404 magazine found that actually doge.gov is incredibly insecure.
And right, this is just the beginning. I mean, conservatives and just the general public will start to see these as small victories. Oh, wow, they're really saving the money. They're really, getting rid of all the corruption and all this government waste spending. But as it goes on, it will start to show that these have just become the new masters, that really now it's just a switch of power, and it's not going to stop.
Secure as a website, and that anyone can push updates to it. I guess, people obviously far smarter than me were just like, oh no, this is not secure. It's like, now it's basically Wikipedia. Like, I could just edit this myself.
Yeah, you got a bunch of these tech people and they can't even make a secure website, apparently, for their fake agency, or I guess a real agency now. I think when you think about, the larger impact of what is going on here and the control that Elon Musk has, it's not even that, he is not kind of like going line by line through everything that's happening in these different agencies. The reporting that we have suggests that he is bringing in a ton of people from his orbit and his sphere in order to do his bidding, right? Someone from Boring Company, one of the chief executives there, who was very essential to the takeover of Twitter as well, and kind of, the dismantling of Twitter and the firing of all those people, is one of the chief people that they have in there. And of course, we get these constant stories about how they are increasingly kind of entering into these different parts of the US government. It seems like every day they're accessing, something new, and kind of putting in one of these people from an Elon Musk company, or from Palantir, or some company that Peter Thiel has invested in. These people who are in this kind of tech orbit, that I would assume agree with Elon Musk and these right-wing tech people on a lot of different things, and are being unleashed as part of this mission. Not just
right. So Francesca Fiorentini is bringing up the fact that it's no longer just loyalist to Trump. These are also loyalists to Elon Musk as well. Which, what's Elon Musk's goal? To get richer and richer and richer and richer. While who really cares what happens to anyone else? So let me know what you guys think in the comments. It's another day in the progressive way.